Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today. I wanted to talk about, well, today first, it's Wednesday, the 9th of November. And today's topic is, have you ever, as an agent, been the difference, the reason why everything came together in a transaction? Do you have those transactions that you really felt you were the reason why this transaction happened and stayed together? Any agent, I don't even know if they've only been in the business a year or 6 months, 10 years, 20 years. Every time I ask this question to agents when I'm coaching them, they say yes, yes. And some of them almost all the time. So the one thing great about real estate and being a realtor is that you make a difference in keeping this together. Also, I will say this on the opposite end of things. Not too many agents can say this or admit this. I know, looking over my shoulder, there's agents that were that made the difference of things falling apart. They were a reason why things did not happen. Not too many agents admit that, but I asked this question to the same agents and I say, hey, did you ever have a transaction? And I point them, the other agent was the reason why the transaction didn't happen and fell apart. And they go, oh, yeah, here's the stories of all those times. Those other agents, it was the other agent's fault. Buyer and seller didn't come together, killed the deal, whatever. But the point of this is that, of course, you want to be on the side of the deals, the transactions, helping the buyers and helping the sellers come together, have a smooth and good experience during a transaction. But where you need to market this is that is the differential. This is the thing that makes you different. What did you do, or what do you do that makes the deals happen, that why people should use you to buy or sell their home? So you either have to have stories for them. Testimonials are the best from other past clients, that Tony did this for me when I bought the house. Tony did that for me. Tony went above and beyond and did this and kept the transaction together. Tony did this with the great negotiating skills, or went there to let someone in. Tony worked with my lender and to get my loan approved. Tony did that. What are the things that you did that you can market yourself and show the public, people buying or selling? Look at this testimonial. Let me tell you the stories. And you should be writing these things down. You should be having notes that you did this, did that, you did this. Oh, that happened. That's a good thing. I should tell them, that I do, that not other agents have done or don't do. So that is your story. That is your story as you build your real estate business. And any agent watching this has been in the business a while, you probably have a bunch of stories. And some of those stories you probably don't want to publish out there. Like, not good, that or they were bad, but it's maybe something that's like, it's something that just doesn't work well with marketing. But there's got to be some stories in there that say, I did this, I did that, I do this, I do that. That makes you the difference. Now, the one thing I'll say overall, and sorry to the public out there, we're in a society of sometimes do-it-yourselfers. The good news is 95% of people use Realtor and see value in either our marketing skills of getting them a higher price, or our negotiation skills, or just having the service of handling the transaction from start to finish, or all of those things together. That's why 95% of people in the country use a realtor to buy or sell a house. But there are some people that are do-it-yourselfers. And sometimes those for sale by owners, those people think I'm going to sell my house or buy my house by myself, or sell my house by myself. Maybe you have to put a whole nother list of reasons and stories and testimonials just for them, and why they just need to use a realtor. So there's two levels. There's people, why you need a realtor to buy or sell your house, and why the next level up, why you specifically need me compared to other people. So I wanted to be a little specific about that, because it's kind of two different marketings, but kind of together there. So the great thing about real estate is, we know, when I ask agents this, so many agents, it could be in the business, couple transactions within a very, very short time, new agents will learn. Some on their first transaction, some on their second, some on their fifth, some on their 10th. Somewhere in the line of your transactions, you're gonna learn, oh my God, they need us. They need the realtor. They need us, because we make the difference. How some buyers and sellers would come together without a couple great agents on both sides, negotiating, handling, coaching, guiding, leading, helping their clients with this process, with the negotiations, with just communication. Wow. Imagine you put some of these buyers or sellers in the room at the same time, they're not going to accomplish a thing. Just not bad people, they just don't have the skills of putting things together, just getting, you have those clients, get them done. But that's what makes you made the difference. Guiding those people, being their voice of reason, being the calm in the storm, being the organizer, being the cheerleader. Whatever you do that makes that difference makes you unique or different than other realtors. So the point I'm making today, jot those things down, go back in your memory, write these things down so you could use them when explaining to people what makes you different. Why should I use you to buy or sell a house? Let me tell you some stories. Here's some testimonials. These are the things that I do differently. This is what I do that differentiates myself, that I made the difference in making someone find the homes of their dreams or sell a home to move on with their lives. These are the things that I did differently and made the difference in making things happen. So think about that. That's very important. That sets yourself different than anybody else. But the good news is that as long as they know you, trust you, and think they can look out for their best interests, and you connect with them, most people, they'll use you without the testimonials, without all of the stories. But for that 20% that needs those stories, that want to compare you to other agents, that have 2, 4, or 5 agents asking them for their business, you're gonna need that. You never know if you need that extra until it's too late. Sorry about that. So think about that. But if you want to run any stories or ideas by me, I'm happy to do that too. Love to hear what you think makes you different, and we could brainstorm. Tell me some stories. I'll say, that's a good one. That's a great one. Put that in writing, put that in a testimonial, put that on your website, get that buyer or seller to do a video testimonial, or write it down and email it to you. I'm happy to coach and help you with that and give you some ideas. So that's it for today. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Bye-bye.